International School's press desk. My name is Afabacha Worship.
And I'm Musaba Michelle.
Let's lead you to our press room where Happiness and Gift will give us the news update for Wednesday, 28 September 2022.
Good day, viewers. Welcome to the Royal Destiny International School press desk. My name is Agundeji Happiness. I'm a student of this great school located at Kubwa in FCT Abuja.
And I am Clementia Gift Essay, an SSC student. We are bringing you to the education news updates for the dailies for Wednesday 28 September 2022.
Here are the daily news for Wednesday 28 September 2022 from the Vanguard. New York, Solemn addresses multinational groups on girls' education. Borno State Governor Professor Babangana Omara has addressed multinational groups in New York to the United States of America towards increasing focus on the education of girls in Nigeria and around the world. The governor traveled to the U.S. as part of the President Muhammadu Buhari delegation to the 77th United Nations General Assembly, UNGA 77, held at the UN headquarters in New York City.
From The Guardian, NANS chides Lagos lawmaker Suleiman over call for stoppage of education funding. The National Association for Nigerian Students, NAS, Zone D, yesterday berated the senator representing Lagos West District at the National Assembly, Solomon Olamekan, over his alleged declaration that the federal government should stop funding education. The association threatened that Nigeria students would be back on the streets very soon, which would make NSAR's protests look like a joke if the federal government stops funding education.
From The Sun, Aderomo proposes PPP model to form education sector. Owing to the prolonged ASUU strike, which has caused untold agony to students, parents, lecturers, and other stakeholders, Professor Sola Aderomi, former Dean, Faculty of Technology, Obafemi Awolowo, Ile-Ife, has proposed to the federal government to adopt the public-private partnership model to fund the educational sector the way it has been done in other sectors. Speaking during the OK Ogun Polytechnic Circuit, convocation on the theme utilizing public-private partnership for sustainable development in Nigeria.
From Daily Post, Lagos fixed dates for basic education certificate examination resists. The Lagos State Examination Board has fixed October 6 as the new date for the 2022 Basic Education Certificate examination BECE rest. Director of the board Omosholo Adebayo made the announcement in a statement on Wednesday.
From Daily Post, strike, ASUU hiding something from us, NANS. The president of the National Association of Nigerian Students, NANS, Comrade Usman Barambo, has accused the Academic Staff Union of University, ASUU, of hiding something from the students following the union's refusal to allow them to observe proceedings of its negotiation with the federal government. Speaking with Daily Post, the NANS president argued that the union should call up the strike and continue negotiation afterwards.
From the Daily Post, Benue University also urges members to ignore resumption order. Following the directives by the management of Benue State University, BSU, on Tuesday directing all staff to resume with immediate effect. The Academic Staff Union of Universities, ASUU, Benue State Chapter, has called on its members to remain calm and await directives from the union leaders.
From Legends, tension hits northern states as students protest separation of boys and girls in school. Some students in Bauchi State currently protested over a new policy by the state government separating boys from girls in schools. The students from various secondary schools, which have earlier resumed the academic section on Monday, September 19.
From PM News, private sector key partner for education-driven development in Africa. As the war in Ukraine continues to wreak havoc on global energy and food markets, World leaders have met in New York to usher in the 77th annual session of the United Nations General Assembly. The global economic crisis was naturally high on the agenda, with Ghanaian President Akufo-Addo dedicating his address to the Assembly on 21 September to the impacting on Africa as well as the continent's massive economic potential. From BBC, teachers in Northern Ireland on strike, one of contract breaches. Teachers in Northern Ireland have been warned there may be contractual implications if they take industrial action. It could lead to part of their salary being deducted for breaking their contracts.
From leadership, Buhari administration on fair to education sector, ASUU chair, acting chairman of the Academic Staff Union of University ASUU, Ebonyi State University chapter, Dr. Ikechukwu Igboyi, yesterday accused the current administration of strangulating the education sector in the country. Igboyi, who expressed concern over the inability of the federal government to resolve the lingering industrial action with ASUU, noted that the dispute will end up crippling the education system to the detriment of the national youth.
And that's the much we can take from Royal Destiny International School's presidents. Once again, I'm Clement Irai Gifts essay.
And I am Ogundeji Happiness.
That's it from our presidents.
You can take advantage of the admission window, which is still open,
To enroll into Royal Destiny International Schools.
where future leaders are being nurtured.